I'm really excited to make this video today. I've got some YouTube channels to share with you that I have been loving lately. This is part of my Wellness Diaries series. I'm doing a new video every Tuesday related to wellness, overall family, health and well-being, that kind of thing. And today I wanted to share with you 5, or it might even be 6 actually. I think I might have cheated and put in an extra one. YouTube channels that have really helped motivate and inspire me, and I'm really thoroughly enjoying them all at the moment. Some of them you may well already be aware of if you watch a lot of YouTube. They are quite big YouTube channels, but they just weren't, for whatever reason, on my radar. I hadn't heard of them, or I didn't watch their content until very recently, and now that I've found them, I just can't get enough. Others are smaller channels, so hopefully I will share some with you that you have yet to discover and that you will enjoy too. So if you want to hear who my YouTube favourites are at the moment, then stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. I'm Kate, I'm a mum of 4. I make videos on this channel all to do with motherhood, lifestyle, day in the life, what I eat in a day, recipes, hauls, meal planning, all that kind of thing. So if you like what you see, then do hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. So on to my first YouTube favourite, and I'm going to start with a foodie channel because I'm hungry and I can't stop thinking about what I'm going to have for my lunch, which you will see later on in the week because I'm actually filming what I eat in a day today. So if you want to see that, then do hit the subscribe button. So food, and a channel that is really doing it for me at the moment, is Pick Up Limes. Now this is a huge channel. I think she's got 1.5 million subscribers, possibly closer to 2, so you may well have heard of this channel, but it was completely new to me. I discovered her about 6 weeks ago through a recipe video. She does a lot of plant-based recipes and meal ideas, which I'm really into at the moment. I'm not plant-based and I'm not planning to be, but I do love to eat that way. But I'm married to somebody who's a big fan of meat and potatoes, so it's quite difficult for me to follow that kind of lifestyle. But given the choice, and if I'm eating out, a lot of the time I will gravitate towards a plant-based meal, or at least a vegetarian meal. I love eating vegetables and grains and pulses and all that kind of food, so oftentimes I will watch her channel for inspiration. She doesn't just do recipes though, there's a lot of meal planning and nutritional information in her videos, which I find really interesting. One of her videos that I particularly enjoyed recently was 5 ways to make hummus, and I'm a massive hummus fan, so I plan to try all of those. She also did some quick and easy, I think 15-minute vegan meal ideas and some breakfast ideas, which I loved as well. So full of inspiration and just a really beautiful, pleasing to the eye channel if you're into that kind of thing. Next up, and another channel with a huge following, and one that I tend to gravitate towards because of the food, is Nikki Philippi. Now I've known about Nikki's channel for years. I think she's one of the first I came across when I started watching YouTube videos, wow, about 6-7 years ago. She was very much a fashion and beauty vlogger back then, and for some reason I just wasn't subscribed to her channel. But recently she popped up in my recommended videos list. I clicked on one of her videos, I think it was a what I eat in a day or a day in the life, and I just fell in love with her and her channel and her whole outlook and lifestyle. I just can't get enough of her videos. Again, she's got well over 1 million followers on YouTube, so you may well be aware of her channel already. What I love the most about Nikki's channel is her day in the life videos. They are so calming and relaxing to watch. I could watch them all day long, and she will say herself in her videos she often doesn't do anything particularly different. She eats a lot of the same food day in, day out, which is like me. I'm a creature of habit. I eat the same thing for breakfast every day, often for lunch as well, but I kind of like that. I relate to that, and it doesn't bother me that I'm watching her make the same smashed avocado on toast every single day, because that's the kind of thing I do too, but she goes about it in such a lovely, relaxing, and yeah, just a calming way. There's something really comforting about watching her videos. She's recently started growing her own vegetables and produce in her own home in a tower garden. It's like a vertical planting thing. It is literally like a tower with lots of different sections, and you can grow all kinds of veg in there. And I find that really interesting as well. I would love to grow my own fruits and vegetables in time, maybe when we move into our other house. We did dabble with it a little bit here, but yeah, I don't think we didn't get it quite right, but definitely when we move into our next house, it's something I'd like to look into. So I like her channel from that perspective as well. But if you don't already follow her and you enjoy day in the life videos, she's well worth a look. Next up, and someone I follow for just general lifestyle inspiration, is a girl called Jaffrey. Her channel is probably the most recent one I've discovered. But wow, she's so put together and she's so likable. She shares a lot of routine videos and general health and well-being, which is something, as I said, that I'm really into at the moment. So I like to see how somebody else has made changes in their lifestyle and how they are implementing that into their daily routine and how it's working for them and the benefits that they've seen. Some of her recommendations for improving your gut health I talked about in my last video, and they really are making a massive difference, and it's thanks to watching her videos. Again, I like the way she eats and it really appeals to me, so I follow her videos for a lot of food and meal planning inspiration. But what I really love about Annie's channel is her routine videos. She does lots of morning routines and I think she does them seasonally. So yeah, it's just the kind of thing that I enjoy watching and something I want to do more of on my channel as well. So if you'd like to see that kind of thing, then do let me know in the comments below and go and check out Annie's channel as well. Speaking of routines, another channel I'm really enjoying is Renee Am Berg's channel. She does lots of routine videos, but one of the things that I particularly enjoy on her channel is her content around positive mindset and growth and yeah, just positivity in general. She does a lot around the law of attraction, which isn't something I've ever really looked into. I've heard about it over the years, but I've not really researched it or looked into it at all. But I find her videos on the subject really interesting, so it's something that perhaps I will research a little bit in the future. I just find her really calming and yeah, nice to listen to, and she talks a lot of sense, which I enjoy, so definitely a channel worth checking out. Next up is a channel that I've loved for a long time, and it's Jess AV. I've known and worked alongside Jess through Channel Mum for years, and Jess did years ago now a series on minimalizing, decluttering your home. She was one of the first channels that was on my radar anyway to do that, to actually work her way through her home, and I really enjoyed seeing her process and how she went about minimalizing her home. So that is the first series of Jess's that I particularly just fell in love with her channel watching. I enjoy all of her videos, it's always a pleasure to watch them, but at the moment she's doing a lot around positivity and happiness. The other day I watched a video of hers on cleansing your home of like negativity and bad vibes, and it was so interesting. She talked about sage smudging and crystals and Palo Santo, which is like an essential oil, and yeah, I just learned so much from that video. I always take something useful and inspiring away from Jess's videos. I'm sure if you follow the other channel mum vloggers, you will have come across Jess's channel anyway, but I wanted to mention her because she's somebody that I'm really enjoying watching at the moment. The last channel on my list, and I couldn't not mention this, is Yoga with Adriene. You will have heard me talk about Yoga with Adriene, I'm sure. If you've watched a few of my videos, you will have heard me mention her time and time again. But at the moment, her channel has just come into its own for me. As I explained at the beginning, I'm on a real health and wellness kick at the moment, and as part of that I've been doing yoga every single day. I don't think I've missed, or I missed one day, which was Aiden's birthday, and we had to be out of the house early and it was chaotic, so I missed one day. But I've been doing yoga other than that every single day for about 5 or 6 weeks, and to say it's had a benefit is just the biggest understatement ever. I feel like a new person. I'm so much more flexible, I have so much more energy. I just didn't have a lot of aches and pains. I don't want to say it's like miraculously cured me of aches and pains, but I definitely had stiffness in my lower back, which is massively reduced. And by doing it every single day, I can really clearly see the progress that I'm making. I've dabbled in yoga for years. I used to love it. Years ago, I did a yoga course, but they were weekly classes and I didn't really practice it at home then. I would go once a week or maybe twice a week, and that was it. And I would do bits and pieces at home. When I was pregnant, I did pregnancy yoga, but again, I did the odd day here and there, maybe 2-3 times a week. Since I've been doing it every single day, I can't see that I will ever fall out of that routine. I look forward to it. If I don't do it, like on that one day, I felt different. It's something that, I don't know, it's just become a part of my routine. I'm loving it, and I will keep it up because the benefits that I've seen so far are huge. I feel stronger as well. My upper body strength is dreadful, or at least it was, but I can now do press-ups. I couldn't even do half a press-up before, so push-up. what are they called? Press-ups, push-ups? You know what I mean. I can do them now and I couldn't do them before, so I'm gonna keep this going. And the reason I started doing it was for my core strength, because after having 4 babies, it really wasn't in a good place. And also, like, your pelvic floor strength and things are all connected, and yoga can benefit you in so many different ways. So Yoga with Adrian, rewind, Yoga with Adrian is everything that I want in a yoga channel. She's so likable, she explains things really well, her videos are really unique. She does yoga for all different kinds of requirements and all different kinds of moods as well, which I like. So if I'm feeling quite introverted, there's a yoga video for that. If I'm feeling like I want to really push myself, there's one for that as well. Just if you're into yoga, or you maybe want to get into it, I would highly recommend you start there. There are tons of yoga channels on YouTube, but Yoga with Adrian is by far the best one in my opinion. And yeah, she's become a firm part of my daily routine and has to be up there in my top 10 all-time favorite YouTube channels, just because of the benefits that I'm feeling as a result of doing her routines. That's it. Those are the YouTube channels that I'm really loving at the moment and are giving me so much inspiration and motivation to just improve, grow, better myself, be a better version of me. I hope you enjoyed hearing about them. Do let me know in the comments below if you follow someone that you think I would particularly enjoy. I would love to hear your recommendations as well. I hope you enjoyed hearing mine. Thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.